Today's dive and inspection here at Pier 100. Today, Cricket, you are going to be our boat operator and note taker. You'll be listening on the comm box for any deficiencies found. Thomas, you're going to be our first diver in the water. You're going to go down and clean up piles 2 and 3. Looking for any kind of cracks, spalls, abrasion, anything else noteworthy that we need to know about. We'll record up here. Zach, you're going to be our standby diver, just in case anything was to go wrong. And after that, we'll pull the diver up, go to the next vent, and we will continue on until we are finished for today. Check. All right, so hat's hooked up.
We're currently setting up the hard hat. This is a hard hat. Picked up, this here is called the umbilical. The yellow is the air, coming from air tanks over there, routing through the comm box. Comes through here. Red is your comms, but it turns into black right here at this thing. It goes in here. That allows us to talk through the hat. Comes out the comm box here. This final piece here is called the pneumo. What they'll do is they can turn the air onto the pneumo, and down on the bottom, as soon as you get bubbles, you turn it off and it stops, and it'll read the depth over there, so you can tell how deep you are by the comm box there. So this hat, when it fills up with air, it causes more extra buoyancy, so you'll need weight to keep you down on the bottom, so that we can work on the project without having to constantly adjust ourselves. This next thing is called a bailout bottle. It's basically just a common scuba tank, but it's a lot smaller. The idea is there's enough air in this bailout bottle. If we were to run out of air topside, or for some reason the umbilical is broken, fractured, leaking, I can switch. There's a valve on my hard hat, I'll show you in a minute, but I'm able to switch to air coming out of this bottle instead of the air coming from topside. The other element of the umbilical is the lifeline. This is a rope that's tested to a higher strength than the other cables and hoses. The idea is the tender that's on the top side, he's able to pull you up using this umbilical because of the lifeline that's in it.
The reason we turn the bottle off while he's in the water and off here as well, and so he don't accidentally bump that bailout bottle, and he ends up breathing the air out of that bottle rather than the air up here at topside. And if there was an emergency, when he goes to turn it on up here, you got no bailout. So we keep it off at both directions, and that's why he wears it upside down, so that he can go with his left hand here and his right hand on the hat and turn them both at the same time. Anytime that we're either doing a penetration dive mainly, and that's when we don't have a free ascent to the surface, such as this footer, when he gets under there to look at the other piles, the interior piles, and would get in trouble, he does not have a free ascent to the surface, so he needs to be able to find his way out, whereas scuba, you wouldn't, that way he can trace back his umbilical. Scuba, or on umbilical, he can follow it right back to the boat. It's much safer. And also, if he gets lost, he has an infinite amount of air, as long as we got tanks on the boat versus the small supply of air on the scuba. Set up. Alright. This snaps into place. And for safety, there's a locking pin. It goes through here. So that ensures that this hat cannot come off unless I want to take it off. Diver, ease down the ladder and we'll feed you the hose. Roger. Diver, let us know when you're on bottom.
Roger, going up.
Yeah.
No way. Dabbers on the surface.
Today we're out here at East Bass. Got to inspect the fender system. The fender system keeps the bridge safe from large barges and stuff that might go astray and hit the bridge. As you can see right here, some large vessel has hit this. And they've knocked a few of these wood pieces off. We're gonna go down and inspect and see if they've damaged anything below the water line. We're gonna inspect these metal piles and everything. Sometimes they'll hit with so hard, and it's, as you can see the corrosion there, it can snap those piles off underwater and you won't know until you get in the water and check it out.
Thank you, sir. wraps up our inspection for today. We're going to go back, we'll clean our gear up. Any deficiencies, we'll put it into the report, send it up to our engineers and let them make any decisions of repairs that need to be made. All the divers are back on board. So it's been a good day. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask.